What's up, everyone? Welcome to Cracka Crumbs. Obviously, if you watch the show, you know that Crumbs I always reserve for my updates, which is pretty good. And today's actually not that bad of an update. Last update I had, I was saying that I got the X-Men number, was it 19 from eBay, which was in kind of crap shape, in kind of good shape, and that I lost my job, which sucks ass. Which I'm still jobless, which happens. But anyway, good updates. Gotta always think positive. Um, I was looking through a couple of my comics. Well, by the way, I did finish. Obviously, I finished the episode 32 with my Spider-Man collection, which I'm gonna definitely break that into its own little things. But I'm gonna film episode 33, which is gonna continue the rest of my collection, which is a lot of stuff. So I mean, it's the best I can do, especially that I don't have any actually cash to get any new things really. But so I will complete the collection eventually. It's going to be a lot of episodes or parts or whatever. But I hope you enjoy it. Uh, like I said, it's the best I can do. And everyone out there that's watching that has subscribed to me, I really appreciate it. And keep your videos coming, especially with the comics. I love to know what the new stuff is because sometimes it does depress me to walk through a comic store when I have no cash to actually buy anything. So, but sometimes I do it anyway because I just love it. I love walking to a comic store. It's almost like a church. Like you can smell it and just love it. But anyway, moving on. I was looking through my comic book bins, my boxes that I have, and just going through stuff. And my fiance was watching TV and doing her bills or whatever it is. I mean, she knows how to multitask. She can do like 15 things at once, and it's kind of creepy actually. But you never know if she's actually paying attention or not because she's so focused on one thing, but she can be doing like 15 other things, and you don't even know what's going on. But anyway, I was looking through a couple of my own comics, and one box that I found, I was looking through it, and I was like, oh wow, it's like I never really finished that series. I never really got a lot of the stuff for that, and um, for some strange reason, I don't know why, but in the box I had like a list of a couple comics to look for, and I guess I just never got around to them. And I was looking at the list, I'm like, oh, I remember that, yeah, I remember that guy, and I remember that character, and stuff like that. And I had no idea that she was listening to me. Not a clue. I was basically just talking to myself like I tend to do. But anyway, then she comes out with a comment. She's like, "Oh, maybe we should have a yard sale, a garage sale, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it yard sale." And she's like, you can get some money and then you can go and buy, new stuff or sell your stuff now because you got so many things as it is. And to a collector, that's like, it's almost like blasphemy. You're like, no, I don't want to sell my stuff. I want to, I like my stuff. That's why I got it. She might have a point on certain things. So I started looking through a couple comics. I'm like, oh, I have two of those. Maybe I could sell one of those, and then I have a couple of these, and so on and so forth. But even besides all that, that's still up for debate. I'm still thinking about that. But part of the update, see, I ramble. Something must have clicked in her brain when she was doing her stuff because yesterday, um, she was driving home from work, coming home, and it's funny because I used to always tell her that you never know what yard sales because my mother used to love them, and she kind of got me into it. She's like, oh, you should go. You never know what you're gonna find. And me being a comic person, I'm like, they never have anything good. And one time when I said that, I went with her, and I'll show you in another episode when you see the rest of the comic collection. Um, I found an old Incredible Hulk. I think it was like number 8 or something like that. The guy was selling it for $1, and it was in good shape. I'm like, wow. I was like, and then I bought it, and it's worth some coin now. So can't really say anything bad about yard sales because you really don't never know. You really don't never. You really don't know what you're gonna find. There we go. But anyway, she was driving home and she passed by one, and I guess passed by, literally passed by it and said, maybe I'll take a look. So maybe my mother and I rubbed off on her, and she's kind of getting that weird bug. But anyway, she looked through it, and she didn't find anything. And she found a little itty bitty box underneath the table, and she pulled that out and looked through it and found a lot of cool stuff. Um, I'm amazed because the guy was selling them. Every book in the box was a quarter. Didn't matter what it was only a quarter. So she said, hey, that's a pretty good deal. And she's learning. She's learning. Um, she got this book, and it's a character that I actually enjoyed. I thought he was really cool. He was very interesting. But I never got like the entire series. I think I started at like number 9 or number 10 or something like that. Could never find the older issues because they were worth a lot. They weren't worth a lot of money, but they were a lot of money back then. I mean, now they're probably not worth that much, but still cool. She found Sleepwalker number 1, and it's in near mint condition with the bag and the board for $1, which is pretty cool. Trying to get it so you don't see a glare. So that's pretty cool. Then she found number 2 for $1 with the bag and the board in perfect shape. Very, very cool. And of course she found number 3. I guess this guy was a Sleepwalker fan. In pretty much perfect shape, bag and the board. Then she found number 4, which didn't have the board, but it had the bag, and it's still in perfect shape. Sorry about the glare there, but let's see, trying to get, nope, can't block out, without cut it off completely. Anyway, you get the point. And then she found number 5, where he fights Spider-Man for $1. Very, very cool. No board, but still the bag and in perfect shape. So basically, she got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sleepwalker comics for $1.25. Not bad. And then she found, I would pretty much call it a gem, and it was also $1, which I'm friggin' amazed because it actually is an expensive issue if you find one in near mint, because it's the death of Elektra. But Daredevil, number 181, she got this for $1. Very impressive. And the only thing I see wrong with it is obviously that somebody wrote a number right across the marker, which sucks ass. But, you know, what can you do? And there's a little bit of spine wear. But that's about it. I mean, other than that, it's in really good shape. I used to be, like, really very, very picky. Like, oh, I'm not going to buy unless it's in mint shape, you know. Because that's, like, the collector in me. Like, it's got to be in perfect shape. It's got to be, otherwise it's not worth it. But lately, I've been getting kind of lax with that. Like, if I find a comic that I don't have and I've been looking for it, and if it's in kind of rough shape, but it's a good deal, I pick it up. And last but not least, the thing she found, this was 50 cents. Which is pretty cool because I do collect them. I started collecting about maybe like a year and a half ago or something like that. But I'm very picky on them because, you know, they're expensive, and you got to pick and choose, especially when you don't have any cash. But she found this 50 cents, and that's Iceman for the Marvel Universe. In its box, never opened. Can't see him too well, but there you go. I was just amazed, absolutely amazed. I have to give her credit. You know, it boggles my mind sometimes. I mean, she'll bust balls one minute, and then the second she'll turn around and say, "Oh, hey, look what I got you." Anyway, hopefully tomorrow is comic book day. Everyone knows, if you're a comic book collector, Wednesdays are the new comics. I did manage to find a little extra cash, so I'm kind of hoping maybe I can go there and grab a few things if all goes right. Hey, you find $10 in an old safe that you forgot you had, it's a good day. Another thing I want to mention, another didn't subscribe to me yet, but I subscribed to him. Very, very cool videos. I love it. Is Captain Strange Life. Very impressive stuff. He knows his stuff. He's got a lot of really cool things. So if you like into comics and everything, check out his YouTube, Captain Strange Life. Very, very funny. Very cool. Loved it. Hope you enjoy this lovely update, and hopefully I'll have better updates as I go along, but hey, you know, not bad, not bad. I mean, I'm still amazed that my fiance spent, let's see, it was $2, and I got all these in good shape. Amazing. But anyway, hope you love the episodes. Like I said, I'm going to continue filming episode 33, which is the leftovers of the Spider-Man box I had, the limited series things. There's only a few in there, but I figured, what the hell, might as well finish off the box. And then I'm going to move on to other stuff like, you know, Daredevil and X-Men, and trust me, there's a lot of cool stuff in there, so you're going to want to come back and watch it. And again, I really appreciate everyone subscribing and taking the time to send comments and all that stuff. I love it. I love getting comments. I love answering questions, anything. I love getting the feedback. You know, if you love it, subscribe, please. Appreciate it. And I'll see you later.